The Nightside Project. Finish the day happy with Ethan Millard and Alex Kirry on KSL News Radio.
We're going to bring you a Zen headline as promised. The Zen headlines are carefully selected to help bring a little bit of calm and happiness to your day.
That's right.
We ask you when you submit them, we ask you to submit them, and use the hashtag Zen headlines. That'll help us keep everyone on the same page. And we've got a group of people that are always submitting Zen headlines. We invite you to join them because it's really a lot of fun to kind of swap those stories that, you know, showcase the things that are good or fun or thought-provoking.
And you know what? We also, as just a little aside.
Yes.
We accomplished our goal. Our goal is any guests we have come on the show, we can get them to start doing potty talk.
We did it.
News director to do it.
We did it.
She literally brought us a picture of a potty.
That's very.
And we had to talk about bathrooms for like 5 minutes. You know what? And then Ethan's all, when you get the rhythm in there.
I meant like over your life.
He's like a basketball player. You know when basketball players are like, man, I couldn't miss, dude. The hoop was this big. That's like you started describing people getting into the bathroom zone.
Stop it.
All right.
Stop it.
Michael Jordan interview. Hey, man, I went in there.
Look, I'm just saying
The toilet
that.
was this big.
I'm just saying that.
No, I get it. You have certain ways. We established those are certain things that
the
like
bathroom is a difficult place to get culture shock. That's all I'm saying. It's very private. You get very used to the way you do it, and when you come across something that's super different, it's a problem in that moment.
Yeah, no, I get it. All right, Millard.
I'm just gonna start this.
Hit me with the Zen headline, bro. Make me feel all warm and toasty inside.
All right, this Zen headline was brought to us on Twitter. I want to give a little shout out to Rocco Imprividuto.
Whoa.
On Twitter, who's submitted before. He's always done a really good job. Rocco kind of knows what we like. He's kind of getting us dialed in there. And so we appreciate his participation. Again, hashtag Zen Headlines. This Zen headline has to do with a Nightside Project hero, Elon Musk. Now,
yeah, he suddenly turned into the I mean, basically, when you say Nightside, you just mean your personal
personal hero.
Yeah, obsession.
Well, I love Elon Musk because he just does it. You know, he's a man that just steps up and says, hey, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And his ideas are always cool, and they're always very, very helpful. So check this out. Australia's got a problem, especially in South Australia. They've got a problem with their electrical infrastructure, and they're having all of these blackouts. In fact, a large portion of Southern Australia, almost 2 million people, are suffering regular power cuts and regular shortages and blackouts.
Right.
And so he stepped forward. Elon Musk has stepped forward, and he said, hey, I've got an idea. I think I can take our technology, because, you know, he's all about the solar, battery-powered stuff. He thinks, hey, I'm going to take our technology, I'm going to bring it to Australia, and if you give me the opportunity, I will solve your energy crisis in 100 days with my technology. And if I fail, and if I'm not able to do it,
then the kilowatts are free.
I'll leave all that infrastructure, everything I built out there, I'll just give it to you. I'll just give it to you for free. He's offering to provide 100 megawatt hours of battery storage at a total cost of $25 million. And again, if it doesn't work, it's free.
Wow. Could they afford the $25 million?
Oh, I'm sure they could afford the $25 million. The question is do they want Elon Musk to come in and do it?
And here's the question also. How come we can't? Why don't we get this offer from Elon Musk?
You know, that's a good question.
Why is he going to Australia and making an offer like this? I'm like, hey, man, we're here in Utah. We're doing this back and forth thing now in a place like here that is very coal rich. And it's kind of coal country.
Yeah.
And also a place that's dabbled in the thought of nuclear energy, which I'm also good. I'm a fan of. I wonder, but I'm also a fan of just whatever works. And if we don't need to, if we can just do it without, spending $1 kajillion.
Well, Utah has
kajillion-watts.
We do have more sun than we have coal.
Yeah, so. But sun. Yeah, sun is not. The sun, I feel like, isn't going to cut it right now yet. I mean,
well, it already cuts it. The problem is that
Ethan, the sun's going to burn out.
The problem
That's
is
it's a finite resource.
I think the problem is that so much of our politics, especially here in Utah, is funded by and tied to fuel extraction. And it's an ideological sticking point with Republicans who dominate the state. It's easy for them to say, well, we like solar, but it's not there yet. When the fact is, solar is there, but it's just easy to say, well, it's not there yet. And all that does is kick the can down the road on behalf of rich and powerful people.
Well, and you know what? Speaking of rich and powerful people, they love to do the thing that looks very charitable, too. Oh, this looks amazing. Thank you, Elon Musk, for being so nice to the wallabies out there in the bush. But how about in my backyard? How about in our backyard here?
Yeah.
Maybe there's more political red tape to cut through. There certainly is. But my whole thing is that I watched one of those episodes of that True TV show, the Adam Ruins Everything. Have you seen that before?
No, I haven't.
It's a great show because he'll just blow up like theories of like things that you think are one way and they're actually a different way. Mm-hmm. And one of the things he pointed out was like the Tom's shoes. He was like, yeah, the buy one give one model is terrible because the reality is this guy is ruining the economy over in that little place over there. He's like, the cobblers and shoemakers in those areas are like, hey, thanks for sending all these
free shoes
and ruining our local economy here. And you get this picture of all these people who are like these kids jumping around in all these Tom shoes, and the locals there are like, that is such marketing pornography. Like it's like propaganda really of like fake ways of doing this. And the reality is you're just overpaying for a really,
is this
really
what
cheap
you're
pair of
is this
shoes.
what you're accusing Elon Musk
I'm
of doing?
accusing Elon Musk of doing this whole, I want to help out the people of Australia. Is he Australian?
What? No, Elon Musk is American.
Exactly.
He's American.
So what's the point? Fix what's going on here.
He's a USAer.
But then work on the bush later, okay? Go out to, where would you say this was?
Australia.
Remote Australia, though, right?
Like, South Australia. I can't tell you.
Idea.
It's like,
is that where Perth is?
It's a few million people, though, they're talking about. All right, let's wrap it up here.
All right, hey, tell a friend, teach a neighbor. And be happy about all the things that you're doing in your life because heaven knows you're probably making a difference and you think you aren't, but you are. Thanks for listening to the program. Tell a friend, teach a neighbor.